Morning and salam sejahtera to everyone. So here I'm here to just want to share with you about our research group, RGMO, research group on mathematical optimizations. So basically, I would like to start with the introductions of our groups. So our group mainly focus on the development, analysis, and implementations of OR techniques, and also develop some optimization algorithm. Okay, so the outcome, it will be helpful, which can be used in the industry to improve their maybe the system or the situations. For example, in the decision making system or in the route management, so on. So basically, our research core area, you can see here, I list down about 12 of them. You can see how algorithm that we develop, it can be the linear or non-linear optimizations model. And then our group also doing location allocation analysis, scheduling, inventory routing, vehicle routing, multi-objective decision making, financial mathematics, games theory, network routing, discrete event simulations, optimal control, and also machine learning. Okay, so our group consists of 7 people, including me. One of our member, she's from MG, that is Dr. Sharifa Zurina. And this is a list of our members. So basically, I won't go through one by one for the achievement, but just to introduce you, our members. First, myself. Okay, basically, my research is on machine learning as well as for OR. I work on the research about linear programming. Dr. Zaito, okay, Dr. Zaito, basically, she's our so-called our mentor, okay, and also she really actively involved OR research and also the collaboration in the industry. So her expertise is on developing the OR models and also doing the location analysis. So followed by Dr. Fahana. Okay, Dr. Fahana, her expertise area is in vehicle routing problem and also the transportation problem. Dr. Arina, okay, Dr. Arina, she is the expert in inventory and also the decision making side, okay, a model, and also she work on the queuing system as well. And our next member, Dr. No Sharafina, she, her research mainly on the optimization and also the conjugate gradient. And Dr. Sharifa working on the optimizations and also task scheduling, and followed by Mr. Wan Raizat, actually working on the heuristic model and some development for the software, for example, the traveling salesman problem. And in terms of achievement, you can see here our group currently have a few active run ongoing. Also, we are currently working on the edited book. And here, this slide, I would like to show you the overall about our groups. Okay, so about introductions, okay, just now I have give a brief introductions about our group, what are the topics or what are the area that we are working on. So basically, that is about OR operations, operation research, OR. We actually look at different types of application in different industry. Okay, and then the strength of our research. Okay, the strength of the research, you can see based on our expertise area. Okay, we actually always deal with the real problem, especially with the industry. And, we are able to help them to improve their situations, their current situations. We also collaborate with them to in terms of like collecting the data, okay, for our students to work on their project. And the recent impactful project and program, okay, Zaito have the very close relationship with a professor in UK. Also, our group also recently very active in um, participating some industrial visits. Okay, these visitings basically is for us to look at what is the current real problem that industry face and what we can help, okay, in their problem. And also we have recently hosted a seminar, okay, for management science operation research 2024. And also we have work-based learning program for our undergraduate students, OR subjects such as linear programming and inventory. Also, we are currently working on the edited book. And limitations of our research group. Okay, I think that's quite common. Okay, we still lack of grants. Okay, not everyone, not all the members having a grant to do their research. So we are still trying hard, okay, to get the grant, international grant, and as well as our national and UTM fund. Okay. And then we also think about, okay, doing training, a professional training for trainers. Okay, attending the professional training for trainers. This one I will talk about it later on. Okay, and we also have the problem with lack of PG students. So this problem is maybe because of most of our undergraduate students, they prefer to work on the real problem, and also when during their undergraduate project, they normally look at the industrial problem and try to solve it. After they graduate, then they will prefer go directly to the industry and apply what they know and their knowledge in solving the problem. And it maybe they can see the application that we, okay, how they apply. So maybe we have just a few of them willing to stay for um, continue their postgrad studies. And also, there's another limitation is that buying the software. So when dealing with the data and so on, we using different OR techniques. Of course, we need to have the software to help to assist us to process the data and to come up with a vision and analysis. So that will be also our limitations. So maybe we can talk about it with our DDPI later. Okay, about buying the software. So next, I would like to share with you our recent activities. Okay, so the first one, okay, I want to share with you is that our groups involved in the Sport Malaysia Mathematics Industry Study Groups. So this one is to our members, a few of our members involved in this study group with the industry to think about how to solve their problem, and they come up with the solutions and also the publications and the analysis in the publications, and the topics that in this study group led by our group is the influence of vehicle age in mitigating carbon emissions from medium duty and heavy duty trucks. And yeah, this activity is the collaboration with our research center, yeah, UTM self. Yeah. And then we also have the opportunity to visit one of the industry in high tech cooling. Okay, the industry is molecular healthcare, Sdn Bhd. So this industry actually produce the medical growth. Okay, we have the chance to go into the production line. We can say the whole process. Okay, how they start with the raw material until they have the complete product. So this is a thing that we also look at, especially in their R&D also. How can we apply our techniques? And then we have the discussion on very fruitful discussions during the visits. Yeah, and this activity actually supported by FS Research Grant also, which is um, approved by our DDPI. Okay, and then here I'd like to share with you. We also work closely with the industry in our work-based learning program. Okay, so this will involve all our undergraduate students, the second year and undergraduate student. So we invite the industry for these activities. We invite the industry from oil and gas industry, the manager from Helios Petroleum, and come to our classroom to give the talk, to interact with our students. And also we have the group activities together with the industry. So the industry will give a problem, a real case problem to our students. They, our students do the discussion in the group and come up with the solutions. And these activities or this outcome, I think this activity is led by the industry itself. Okay, and our industry partner actually provide a very good feedback and so guidance to our students and also motivate them about the use of our OR techniques, okay, in the real industrial problem. And this is another WBL activities that organized by our groups. Okay, so this is uh, not inviting the speaker come to our classroom, but we bring the student to the industry to do the visiting. Okay, so we brought the student to uh, this industry, Sparkles Positions Sanjay Berhad, the director of the company, okay, do the sharing about how to manage, okay, the whole process to produce the stationery. So actually, the student really appreciate, okay, that they are brought to the industry, you know, to see the whole process on how the industry, okay, produce the product, okay, the stationery. Okay. And then of course we have the Q&A section also for the student to really ask, and then the director of this company also very helpful and willing to answer all the questions that the student asks. Okay. So I think that is a good activities, especially for our student uh, and, in the in during undergraduates. Okay, they have the opportunity to explore, okay, the applications in the industry. And also, this is quite recent activities, okay, by our academic staff, okay, by our members. So we have the chance to visit to the port clan, okay, the North Port clan, and also the DLS logistic. So we have two sections, okay, in the morning. We have visited the port clan. Okay, this opportunity is really uh, good, okay, for us because not everyone will be invited or not everyone can simply go into the program. So actually I don't have many pictures to share here because they not allow us to take the pictures for their real operation. So we just take the pictures during the talk and also now at the front of the program. And then in the afternoon sections, okay, we have visited the TLS logistic. This company actually provide the spare part for the automobile industry, for example, Toyota and also Barodo. So we also had the chance to go to their their factory, okay, their site, okay, to see, you know, the whole process, okay, of this industry. And also these activities supported by the FS Services Funding as well. So next, okay, this is a very recent activities. Okay, this last week. Okay, we have conducted edited book workshop. So the topics it will be about transportation routing, scheduling for applications. So we still welcome the book chapters if any of you, okay, working on the transportation routing, for example, green logistics and so on, or scheduling, maybe not in mathematics but chemistry, physics, or bio. So we can also talk to us. Maybe that is suitable for you to join our edited book. Yeah, and then we also have the engagement with ICC. Okay, ICC about the business and technology scouting. So that is a very good discussions during the engagement. So we had come up with the so-called outcome that we can actually develop the training modules. So from so many, from the few industry that we visit, actually we can see they still need some techniques, OR techniques or decision making techniques to improve the system. Okay, not manually, but we can use some techniques and new techniques to improve the system. So we are thinking to develop the training modules. So these modules can be used to give the professional training, okay, to our industrial partner or industry people. Okay, and also maybe to the postgrad student who come from other university. Yeah. And yeah, before I end uh, my sharing here, I'd like to also invite Dr. Zaito. Do you want to share about your collaborations? Oh, okay. The time, yeah. Okay, sorry for that. Maybe because Dr. Saito and Dr. Amina, both of them from UTM, and then they have very closely collaboration with the industry and also the university. So maybe for those who are interested, we can talk to them later. Yeah. So thank you. That's all from my sharing.